Johnny sat in his room, surrounded by a mountain of scattered toys, clothes, and books. It looked as if a tiny, mischievous tornado had just swept through his play area. The colorful blocks were everywhere, and his favorite storybooks lay open on the dusty floor. Suddenly, his sister appeared at the doorway, looking at the chaotic mess with a smile. She leaned against the frame, watching her brother sit amidst the clutter of his day. Sister called out softly, "Johnny? Johnny?" Johnny looked up from his pile of blocks and replied, "Yes, sister." She gestured to the room and asked, "Shall we start cleaning up now?" Johnny stood up, gave a bright, eager smile, and answered, "Yes, sister." He began picking up his scattered toys, placing them carefully back into their wooden bin. He gathered his books, stacking them neatly on the shelf where they belonged. Next, he tried to fold his clothes, though his movements were a bit clumsy. His sister laughed gently and helped him smooth out a wrinkled shirt with care. To make the work easier, she turned on some upbeat, cheerful music. The room instantly felt brighter as the melody filled the air around them. They decided to turn the chores into a friendly, fast-paced competition. Sister asked with a playful twinkle in her eye, "Would that be fun?" Johnny jumped up and down, shouting excitedly, "Yes, sister!" They began to race, picking up items as quickly as they possibly could. They laughed out loud, dancing around the room while they organized the space. Johnny tossed a stray sock into the basket and cheered for his own progress. His sister twirled around, placing pillows perfectly on the bed with a graceful motion. The competition was fierce, but they were both having a wonderful time together. Soon, the floor was completely clear of all the clutter that had been there. Every toy was in its place, and the room looked absolutely sparkling clean. Johnny felt a surge of pride as he looked at his tidy, organized bedroom. He jumped happily onto his soft bed, feeling tired, but very satisfied. His sister walked over and patted his head, saying, "Great job, Johnny." Johnny beamed at her and exclaimed, "Cleaning is actually fun." They sat together for a moment, enjoying the peaceful, clean atmosphere they created. Sometimes, chores might feel boring when you have to do them all alone, but with a little bit of music and a friend, work becomes a game. Johnny realized that helping out could be a joyful part of his day. They shared a high five, celebrating their hard work and their teamwork. The sun shone through the window, lighting up their perfectly organized space. With the room clean and their hearts happy, they were ready for play.